So Rob, we had a question about food addiction and if that's a real thing, and if so, does keto help with that?
Yeah, it's kind of a contentious topic. Every once in a while you get some stuff like, sugar, just as bad as cocaine, lights up the same areas of the brain. And some of that stuff is, people take some liberties with that. But, whenever you have a scenario that's similar to the smoker that's smoking through their trach tube due to addiction to the smoking process, which isn't just the nicotine, but is the whole experiential thing when you have people that will eat themselves to death, then I think that we can, pretty safely say that, yeah, there's this real thing of food addiction. And what's interesting about keto, if we know anything that the ketogenic diet really shines in, it's probably in neurological type scenarios. And in this case of, someone that's been overweight for a significant portion of their life, it's possible that these folks may have some damage to the hypothalamus in the brain, the energy regulation centers of the brain. And again, it's a little speculative, but there's some research that suggests that a ketogenic diet may be disproportionately beneficial for these folks that have had significant weight issues for a long period of time. And then kind of the only thing that does work is a ketogenic diet. And I think that this is where there's, maybe some bifurcations out there. We had a discussion at Low Carb Denver, which was, when you look at these studies, it's like all of them suck, nobody loses weight, it's all big recidivism and whatnot. But then when you look in the keto gains groups and optimizing nutrition, some places that do a ketogenic diet well, and granted there's kind of a selection process that occurs there, but we have people that are going from 400 and 500 pounds down to normal body weight, and they've never been able to do that and maintain it over the course of time. They've never been able to do that except with a well-formulated ketogenic diet. So yeah, definitely food addiction is a thing. Again, I know that sometimes in the evidence-based nutrition scene, people kind of poo-poo that, and they just say that you need to practice portion control. I think the notion of portion control being beneficial for the vast majority of people when we have infinite palate options and experience, waiting for us at every turn, I think it's just ridiculous. And one of the most effective tools that we probably have is some sort of a higher protein, carbohydrate restricted ketogenic type diet.